Oh, y'all see it. Oh, he back. He back. Can y'all see me in here? Can I turn some more lights on? I can't get no more lights on. Let me see. Can I try to brighten this thing up? Some more lights in here. Man, do this. Yeah. As y'all seen the Superman. I want to let y'all know. So, y'all know I switched up. I'm over here at a different carrier now. Learning how to do this flatbed stuff. And I'm so used to booking my own loads and running how I run. I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of doing. So I picked up a load yesterday. All right, let me break it down to y'all. Truck was in the shop. And I miss y'all, by the way. I'm back, folks. I'm getting back in the groove. I've been building the house and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm kind of starting to get back in the groove now. I know how I can take my breaks and stuff. My brain ain't overloaded right now. But okay, so I had to put my truck in the shop. I had a clutch I needed to get replaced. And I had a leak on my radiator. So I was like, boom, I'm going to get them both done at the same time. I love knocking out two things at the same time. My pocket don't love it, but I like getting all the work done so I don't have to keep going back and forth to the shop. Like, go get everything knocked out at the same time. Boom. Oil change. All this stuff done. A lot of stuff got done last week. So, I need to run now. I need to put some money in my back pocket. So, I take out. I get my load that's going to Pittsburgh from Thomasville, Georgia. Take out with it. Yeah. Get it, folk. Oh, girl, my person, see, over here we got to talk to people and talk to agents and different stuff like that. I'm trying to get my agent talk game up. So, I'm talking to the agents. And they was like, yeah, you might not make it. People were calling me for like Monday with loads. I'm like, bro, I picked up yesterday on Tuesday. I'm getting this load off tomorrow. And this flatbed stuff, I thought it was in and out faster. No, not necessarily. Because I had to tarp this load. So you got to strap it down, tarp it. I was in line with some other guys. Sometimes they only had like one loader. So you can lose some time with this flatbed stuff when it comes to tarping stuff and making sure your load is secure. So I'm rolling. I called the dude, called me about a load for Monday. I'm like, Monday, bro. So you know, I got a load board on my phone. Everybody else just work off their board. I got access to the load board too, because I'm connected to people that let me use their load board. That I already got their own authority. So I'm on the load board and I'm looking at stuff. All right, let me tell y'all this too. So I'm looking at loads on the load board. The loads on the load board don't pay as much as the loads that I get over here, and they take 25% of the gross off my loads. So the loads that people are getting off the load board, they taking like 25 to 30 to 40% off, maybe 50% off them loads. So that's why it's hard for me to jump out and get my authority, because I know how much they're getting off these loads. And if I can get more money over here and wait until I get to a spot where enough of us can form and we can start going to get contracts, that's the only reason why I really ain't jumped out and got my authority. Because I understand contracts are more valuable than just running the load board. And you got to have so many trucks, you got to have the right kind of insurance and all that before you can really get contracts. So it's a dangerous game. You got to learn how to play it right. You got to have all the pieces on your chessboard to make this thing happen. It ain't just we ain't playing checkers no more. We ain't. So it's different levels to it. But you could jump out there and make money, less risk, on the load board. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you and say you can't, because you can, especially if you got good negotiating skills. I'm not a great negotiator. I know that's one of my weak points, so I'm not gonna fool myself. Because sometimes I just be worried about getting the work done. But back to the story at hand. So I'm looking on the load board, seeing loads to pick up on Saturday. So I called them later. I'm like, hey, what can we do? And they was like, a load like 330 miles away. I'm like, hey, look here. I need a load, but I don't need a load that bad. No. And it was like from Kentucky going to Alabama. I'm like, what? Kentucky and Alabama almost touch each other, partner. You know, no, I'm not doing that. I'm about driving the same distance the load gonna be if I drive 330 miles over there. So I'm looking at the load board, but then two other guys called me. One guy called me with a monster load going to Laredo, but I didn't want to get jammed up out there in Laredo the week of Christmas, and I can't get nothing coming back my way. So I thought about that. So I got a load going to Florida. That'll work for me. Keep me back in my zone, and I can come back up on Tuesday, and I might can grab something that I can deliver, get off like on Wednesday, or I might just shut it down and take off on like get preloaded and have something I can deliver like on Monday. So it all depends. But what it is, I'm trying to think. All right, so they didn't think I was gonna make it here. See, this is what you got to do, man. When I left that spot this morning, I knew I had like 7 hours and like 52 minutes to get here, and that's car time. So truck time, that's kind of like 8 hours and 15 minutes. But since I know that I got to drive fast, I'm going 70, 72, 73. Try all day, and I hit some of the mountains, so it got a little scary going through the mountains. I had to slow it back off a little bit because I ain't trying to slide off nobody's mountain and y'all be looking at me in one of these Facebook groups. No, you ain't gonna see my tree. You ain't gonna see Wreck City going down the side of the mountain. That's not gonna happen. But I called the guy. I said, hey man, I just see y'all close at 5, but I heard y'all start receiving at 4. I'm en route. I should get there around 4:05, 4:10. Could y'all wait for me? And they was like, yeah, we can. They asked me what I had, and they kind of needed what I had. They were like, yeah, we can wait for you. So I called them early that morning. If they would have told me no, I would have shut it down. Like I would have took my time, dragged that, did whatever I want to do, stop, sightsee, whatever I want to do, got me a nice hotel and just chill. But since Buddy was like, he gonna take me, I got on it. I drank some coffee this morning and an energy drink and rolled out the whole. I didn't stop to pee not one time. When I got on the street, I ran out of time. The light caught me right before I got there. I ran out of time. I went off duty and just coasted them little 3 miles an hour to their spot, and I backed it in, and then we started getting unloaded or whatever. But the guy, the other agent that got me the other load going to Florida, he was scared. He didn't think I was going to get off in time. So he thought I was going to have to pick up on Monday, then I would mess them up. I was like, bro, I'm one of the ones, baby. Superman, folks. Superman. And see, that's one of the reasons why I don't have dogs. Now, people have dogs in cages all day. Man, I had to pee so bad. And that's why I don't have no dog in no cage all day, man. That ain't right, man. Dog sitting 8 hours, can't pee. And sometimes that's more than 8 hours, cause sometimes you go work an 8-hour shift. They leave, drive to work, take a lunch, and then drive back home. That's like almost like 10 hours, man. Sometimes 11 hours, man. That ain't right. That ain't right. But I got there. But it's because I communicated with them people and they waited on me. And because I didn't stop. Once I pulled out of that gas station, truck stop that morning, hauling ass the whole way. No stopping, speeding sometimes. Sometimes I was going 75 miles an hour because I know I had to make up that time. But you know, I'm learning out here. I really don't like going fast like that, but it was, if I get it there, this load I got going down there paying $2,500. So I want to see $2,500 on Monday. I don't want to sit up here and chill and play in the snow up here in Ohio and Pittsburgh. I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm over by Pittsburgh. I don't want, nah. I don't do that. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get stuff done. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a group of guys, some bangers, boy, some hitters. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go out here and get it done. If I get a group of 5 dudes that can go out here and run like this, we're going to get us a nice account. And we're going to get this money. We're going to get it. Like, I see it. Everything come together. I see it. Like, I'm telling you, I'm going to be one of them ones, folks. One of the ones y'all can tell y'all kids about. Like, man, I know this guy, man. He's a dude. Look, man. It's about to go down, folks. Y'all see my head, man. I done went bald, man. I ain't went bald. I cut it all off. I look like George Jefferson if I ain't do that. But I'm out here in these streets, people. Hey, if y'all see me, holler at me, man. I'm looking for 2 more guys. I'm looking for 2 more legs. I got 3. I'm looking for 2 more legs to this fire-headed monster. All right, people.